Good evening everyone. This is Manali Raj. Welcome to the CSA Relay News Bulletin presented by Chanakya IAS Academy Bihar region. In this segment, we demonstrate about the daily important highlights from the perspective of our civil services examination. Let us have a brief overview of today's headlines. Centre announces 1500 crore aid to Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh after cyclone wreaks havoc. UN chief uses rare power to warn Security Council of impending humanitarian catastrophe in Gaza. Supreme Court asks Centre to give details of inflow of illegal migrants. Lok Sabha passes bill to establish Central Tribal University in Telangana. RBI monetary policy. Rate pause may continue on GDP print. CPI inflation. Moving into the details of the news. The Union government released 493.60 crore to Andhra Pradesh and 450 crore to Tamil Nadu in the wake of damage inflicted by severe cyclonic storm Mishong this week. Apart from this, the centre approved another tranche of 561.29 crore for Chennai for flood mitigation efforts. UN Secretary General has used a rarely exercised power to warn the Security Council of an impending humanitarian catastrophe in Gaza, and urged its member to demand an immediate humanitarian ceasefire. Gaza's humanitarian system was at risk of collapse after 2 months of war that has created appalling human suffering, physical destruction, and collective trauma. Mr. Guterres invoked Article 99 of the UN Charter, which says the Secretary General may inform the Council of matters he believes threaten international peace and security. The Supreme Court said there is a feeling that an unlimited influx of illegal migrants from Bangladesh not only changes demographics but also poses a burden on resources meant for Indian citizens. The bench is hearing a series of petitions by indigenous Assamese groups challenging Section 6A of the Citizenship Act of 1955. The groups have argued that the special provision brought in shortly after the signing of the Assam Accord in 1985 became a beacon for illegals entering India to settle in Assam, gain Indian citizenship, deprive the locals of their political and economic rights, and destroy the Assamese cultural identity. Section 6A had divided immigration from Bangladesh to India into 3 time periods. Those who entered India before January 1, 1966 were deemed Indian citizens. Those who came in between January 1, 1966 and March 25, 1971 were registered as Indians provided they fulfilled certain conditions. People who crossed over to India after March 25, 1971 were illegals and to be deported as per the law. The Lok Sabha passed the Central Universities Amendment Bill to establish the Samakka Saraka Central Tribal University in Telangana. The establishment of this central university is obligatory under the Andhra Pradesh Reorganization Act of 2014. Reserve Bank of India Governor Shaktikanta Das unveiled the 5th monetary policy of the financial year 23-24 today, amid strong macroeconomic fundamentals and resilient domestic markets. The Monetary Policy Committee of the RBI unanimously decided to keep the repo rate unchanged at 6.5%. It enhanced UPI transaction limit for hospitals, educational institutions to 5 lakh. That was all for today. Stay tuned to our channel for standardizing your civil services preparations. Thank you. The Lok Sabha passed the Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Amendment Bill 2023 and the Jammu and Kashmir Reservation Amendment Bill 2023. The former seeking to reserve seats for Kashmiri migrants, people displaced from Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, and scheduled tribes in the yet-to-be-constituted 114-seat Jammu and Kashmir Assembly. The reservation of seats for Kashmiri migrants who were displaced from their own homes in the 1990s will ensure that the voice of the community is heard loud and clear in the Assembly. The reorganization bill increases the total number of seats in the Jammu and Kashmir Assembly from 107 to 114, with the reservation of 9 seats for the scheduled tribes for the first time. It also empowers the Lieutenant Governor to nominate 3 members in the Assembly, 2 from the Kashmiri migrant community, including 1 woman, and the 3rd member being a representative of the people from Pakistan-occupied Kashmir who took refuge in India following the wars with the Pakistan in 1947, 1965 and 1971.